All right, we are at the top of the world. It is October 24th, 2025, and it's a cloudy October Friday day today. I've done many videos up here in the past on my YouTube channel, but this is a newer one because the power company did some upgrades up here. You know, in the last 6 to 7 months, they did the whole other side of the power lines there. They cleared a road so they could install new transformers, I want to call them. Did a video back in March, I think March or April, I don't remember exactly when, but that's when they just made the road the way it was. They didn't even like put the new power lines, the transformers up yet. So, but now they did, and now here's the new addition. Let me tell you, it feels weird. I'm gonna look back at my other videos that I did up here from 10 plus years ago, and I'm telling you, it's never gonna be the same. That is just weird. Must be upgrading new power equipment, and these transformers can't take it. I don't know. They didn't cut the transformer down on this one up here, which I thought was kind of weird. Down there on the other side, they split them. They took the arms off to one side, but not up here. I thought for sure they did it up here too. I'll tell you what though, you can see this new pole clear as day from Wilkes-Barre. Like, I'm down there the other day on the square, and I can literally see that from all the way down there. That is wow. Oh. At least the rocks are still here. I was wondering if they're actually going to take the rocks out. Now that they're up here for a while doing something. It's about 55 degrees out. A little windy. It is cold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm only wearing a hoodie, not a long sleeve underneath it. Probably should have. Oh my God, I love it up here. It's so nice. A beautiful view. Sometimes I came up here over 10 years ago for the 4th of July, and I think it was back in 2012 I did, and there's a lot of cars up here, and they got a nice shot of all the fireworks over there at Kirby Park. Let me tell you, it's definitely a nice shot. Wow, this is amazing. I wish it was more of a clear sky day. This looks lousy. It's very depressing. I love October. That's the thing too. My favorite time of the year. I take a week off, watch spooky movies. Halloween's my favorite holiday, even though it's not recognized as a national holiday for people to have off. You want it off, you got to put in for it, I guess. Vacation time is for personal time. But yeah, I've done many videos up here. If you look through all my previous videos, were made over 10 years ago, but I downloaded them on YouTube over 5 years ago. So, oh, it was 5 years. No, it's more than that. It's just I went through my old phones, and I download the videos through Wi-Fi. Oh no, I thought that was a turkey. Looked like a turkey from here. I swear. See that? Looked like a turkey. And you back up from a distance. Like, oh my God. I seen a couple on my way up here. They're in the woods. But look at that. They plowed all that road down there, right around the transformer to install that. It's crazy. But yeah, it's a lousy day today. It's too damn cloudy. It's depressing. It's my last day of my vacation. I've been transitioning from riding my quad to riding my e-bike, which is, it's a fun bike. I've gotten pretty far with it. I went all the way down. Oh my god, you can probably see the 40 Fort Dike. Wait, let me zoom in. All right, yep, there it is. It's the 40 Fort Dike. I went all the way down there to the Wyoming Memorial, and then I rode about another half a mile down the Ave, and I turned up a street. I forgot the name of the street. It took me all the way to the back road of West Wyoming in Swarsville, and I rode my bike all the way around there, all the way up to the Back Mountain Trail. I didn't go all the way up the Back Mountain Trail though. I went like about halfway up, and I turned around because the battery in my bike, I mean, yeah, if I ride it on one assist, I can go pretty far with it, but it'll only assist me up to like 14 miles an hour, which is fine. But you know, I like to fly on my bike, so that's why I don't like to go way far on it, because I like to go flying. It's fun to fly on it. And the bike goes 37 miles an hour. You know, I put on pedal assist 5 and all-wheel drive, and you could fly on that puppy. It's fun as hell. It's funny too, because the bike that I got at the beginning of this year, and I got on Amazon, and now they upgraded the bike. The bike I have goes 37 miles an hour. It's two-wheel drive. You have the option to put it on two. You can put it on either the back wheel, you could put it on both, and you could just go. You could flap to 37 miles an hour easy. Sometimes 40, depending on how fast you want to pedal. But now they got them on Amazon for like $200 more than what I paid, and it goes 45 miles an hour now. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, I'm happy with my bike. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I had a Jason e-bike the year before, which that thing went 20 miles an hour. I mean, I didn't have to do any heavy pedaling, like, you know, exercise, you know, they say. But I didn't have to do any heavy pedaling with that bike neither. But I couldn't go 20 miles an hour on it. And with the weight, that bike was only up to 264 pounds was the max weight you can ride on that bike. And I'm like 2-something. Like 210, 215. So I was like, it's cutting close. And the back tire on that bike was getting bald. Even though I had air in it. Just, I don't know. My weight wasn't helping the tire. So, but going on the pavement and, you know, putting weight on it, it wasn't exactly good. So I had to upgrade to a bigger bike this year. And this bike here goes up to 330 pounds. So I'm definitely good. If I'm on 330 pounds, I'm dead. But yeah, it's a fun bike. It's a EB bike. E-bike, I guess they call it. E-bike. Can't pronounce it, but whatever. Oh yeah. The river's pretty damn low. Oh yeah. I ride my bike down there too. All the way down to the square. It's real nice. I want to see if they did anything on this side of the mountain. Probably not, but yeah, I don't know. This might be my last time up here. I'm not much of quadding anymore. It'd be easier if I was able to bring my quad down to my house, like my e-bike. I just go and get my e-bike and I go. Here, I got to go up my dad's house. I got to take it out and put gas in it and this and that, and it's just It's too much work to go for rides. I sold my last quad when I was offered a good deal for it. I only lost $200 on the deal when I bought the bike. So I figure, well, if I'm getting offered, well, my previous bike was $3,000 I paid, and I got offered $2,800 for it. So it's a $200 loss. So I decided I'll take the loss, take the money, sell the quad. And I thought my quadding days were over. Well, I had a neighbor who, he had a quad. He wanted another one. He said $500. It ran. It needed some work. It needed the gas tank on it was pretty leaking from the top. The neck of the gas tank was leaking right in the thread, so you couldn't really fix that. You can kind of PB blast it a little bit and buy some more time, but you really couldn't do nothing with it. So I got a tank online for about $180 used, because you know the quad is an 04, so they don't sell new gas tanks for them anymore, so you have to kind of look for them on eBay. And I called the Polaris, the manufacturer. I asked for a item number for that particular quad and particular gas tank, because they have numbers for every part on the quad. When you give them the VIN number, they say, okay, here's your quad, and then you know you write down the number of the tank, and then you go on eBay and you type in that number and specific tank for that quad. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes they'll come up and say, here's the matching one, and then you buy it, you know. And that's what I did. I got the number, I looked it up, didn't find it at first, couldn't find it, but eBay did notify me when that particular model came up for that tank. And when I got the notification, it's $185. I was like, oh man. I said, but you know, the tank I have on it was leaking bad. Like I could not get another tank. Like it needed a tank. There's no way I was fixing it. It was too far gone. Like the neck of the gas tank was literally about to snap off. It was literally that close. Like a couple more twist off with the cap and it was going off. There's no way I was going to be able to keep that tank on my quad. So I bought the tank. I put it in, which, trust me, wasn't easy. I didn't know what I was doing. I literally was just taking stuff off, moving stuff around to get to it, and just remembered all the bolts I took off or wear. Remember, okay, this goes on here, and that's how I did it. I took the tank off, put the other tank on. Well, actually, I had to change out the gas lines on the bottom of the tank I bought, because I don't know, those gas lines were way too. They cut the. I don't know why they even left it on there, but they did. But the lines that came with the tank that I bought were so low, like so freaking small, that there's no way, you know. So I took the lines off my other tank, which there's nothing wrong with them, thank God. And I put them on a new used tank, and put it all in the quad. And of course I didn't take the gas that was in the other tank. I just dumped it in another gas can and gave it to my father. He says he'd take it. I said, you know what, I'm just going to get fresh gas, because this quad was sitting for God knows how long, over winter and all that. I just went out and bought fresh gas, put it in, dumped it in, prayed there was no leaks, and everything worked out great. So put that in there, and then a couple months later, well, let's backtrack. Before the gas tank, I had to put a new carburetor in it, and put that in there. That worked great. But then I guess you're supposed to drain the carburetor out when you're not going to ride it after a while. So basically it wouldn't start. And I had some people telling me, oh, it's your fuel pump. Your fuel pump's not working. You need to change the fuel pump. And oh, there's the fuel pump right there. You know, so I had to call Polaris up, get another make and model for that. And then you had to change out the on-off switch on the gas line, because they thought, oh, maybe that's broke. Maybe it's not working right. Maybe it's stuck, you know. So I changed that out. Still wouldn't start. Spray a little starter fluid in the carburetor and it fires right up for about 10 seconds before it shuts off again. So basically what it came down to was I had to rip out the carburetor, not completely out, but get it out in a way where we could take it apart and spray carburetor cleaner in it and, you know, put it back together and then put it back in. And that's basically what we did. And it fired right up. So now I know anymore. When you're gonna sit your quad for a while, for one, put in seafoam in your quad. Like put it in your gas when you're taking a gas can to get gas for your quad. I put, like, I want to say 16 ounces of seafoam in the gas tank, so it blends in with the fuel. And that's stabilizes your fuel too, so even if you don't ride your quad for a while, it won't give you problems later on when you start it. They say seafoam works for everything. It cleans out weed whackers, lawnmowers. I put it in all that stuff. I put it in my lawnmower, I put it in my weed whacker fuel, and I never have a problem, you know, knock on wood. I managed to get through the summer where I was able to start my lawnmower and weed whacker, no problem. But yeah, my quad here, that was a good deal. 500 bucks wasn't bad, and it ran. It did run. I took it for a couple of rides before I started having some stupid shit with it. The battery needed to be replaced, which I did that. The carburetor, fuel pump I changed. Which that wasn't that hard to put in. That fuel pump was relatively easy to change. I'm not gonna lie. It's right on the side of the quad. It's literally like underneath. I'll show you in a second. But you know, look at all this work they did down here. The power company really. I wonder if it's for, like, I heard a rumor like Amazon has a AI plant, what is it called? Oh god. A data center. It's a data center where all the data from Amazon goes through. Maybe that's what it is, the power of data centers. I don't know. AI's taking over the freaking country. I just hope I don't lose my job to AI one day. But yeah, back to my story. So yeah, fuel pump changed. Clean out the carburetor, the new carburetor. Had to take that apart, clean that, put that back on, start it right up, no problem, you know. It's a nice quad. It's an 04, and it like I said, I changed a couple things on it, but I'm probably gonna sell it after this year. I don't know. I'm not taking 500 bucks that I paid for it, especially after I did a lot of work to it. I'll let it sit in my dad's freaking cellar before I do that. Where's it at? It's right around. There it is. There's that fuel pump right there. That was easy to change. There was a couple pulls from the gas lines. It's screwed in. I just unscrewed it, took it right out, put the new one in. And the funny part is, never started even after I changed it. Like, what the hell? Did all that work for nothing? I probably should have, probably should have cleaned the carburetor from the begin with. Flipping back over. Let me take a picture. So, God, I'm at 20 minutes. Man, I must have talked for 20 minutes. I didn't even pay attention. But this is the top of the world. in the year 2025. And I know in my previous videos I talked about the 2024 election. Let me just add this real quick. It was definitely a normal process than it was back in 2020. Everything got done literally in one night. By 3 o'clock in the morning, we knew who won the election, compared to, you know, 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, where it took them a week. Like, election was on Tuesday. We didn't know until Saturday won that election, because, oh, COVID, this is slowing this down. We got to be careful. We can't just speed through it. We're going to stop counting tonight, and we're going to start again tomorrow. And then there was some weird shit going on where they thought that they stopped counting. Well, apparently there's still people that are working overnight, bringing shit in. So I don't know. Kind of weird to me, but you know, hey, whatever. It's in the past. Biden won. He was president from 2021 to 2025. Now Trump's back in office, and boy did he win. That man, he dodged an assassination bullet twice, and the third time, there's another one that happened in Florida, and he's the president, that somebody tried to set up a freaking sniper's nest. Thank God the Secret Service found that one. I pray to God he never gets killed, because I don't know where we'd be at in this country if we lost him. You know, especially when half the country hates him. It's not good. It's not good. It ain't like JFK. You know, if he got killed, it's because somebody on the other side wanted him dead, and they prayed to God that whoever shoots him actually doesn't miss, and it's pretty sad. You know, that man's gonna be in office three more years, and then he's gonna retire. He's gonna go down to Mar-a-Lago, and he's gonna retire. And the next president, whether it's a Democrat or Republican, will run the country. That's the normal process of this country. That makes this country great. Patriotism has a 4-year shelf life. For congressmen too. But hope you like my video. And the sun's coming out a little bit. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna snap a few pictures, and I'm gonna head up that way, and I'm gonna go around, maybe down a hill. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed my video. This is Pro 2A, not Pro Second for Life anymore. I switched it to Pro 2A for Life. Saying bye-bye.